How's it going? It's Chris Edgerly, the voice of, you guessed it, Pathfinder and Apex Legends. First of all, you're watching BAM Collectibles today, aren't you? Of course you are, because he is unboxing a Pathfinder. You know what? Any channel that unboxes a Pathfinder is okay in my book. I think they deserve a sub just for that alone. I hope you enjoy the showcase, and let me know if you like the toy. I may have to go out and get it myself, huh? And by the way, thanks for supporting Apex. Thanks for supporting channels that do stuff like this, that unbox Apex stuff. You know what? Apex Legends is nothing without the community, without the gamers and the viewers. Good on you. Take care. Have a good time.
Excellent. Time to destroy more opponents.
Thank you so much, Chris. And if you're not aware, he streams and also has an awesome YouTube channel. Check that out in the link in the description below. I do not get much time to relax during the week, but when I do, I'm typically playing Apex Legends with my nephew. Taking a look at the box, I can see a lot of time, attention, and intentionality came to creating this. Very good looking Apex logo on the side. It's kind of glossy, while the box is a matte finish. We can see characters that are also available other than Pathfinder, and here's a nice still shot of him. Let's go ahead, flip him over, and bust him out. In the game, Pathfinder is my main and the #1 character that I've spent the most time on, so I do have a true deep connection after spending so many hours hearing all the different lines that he says, using his character, his abilities, so I love being able to have the opportunity to showcase this with everybody. The packaging was really great with the use of the twisty ties to make sure nothing shakes or move around during the shipping process. This statue is made of high quality PVC, and you can see how much hand-painted details are riddled all throughout this. First off, let's talk about the paint job. Around the neck there, it was painted in a way that made it look like leather, and then we have all of the gold and reds riddled throughout that bring out that metallic feel of a robot, but then it's Pathfinder. He's battle worn, so the blue that they use as the base paint color is more flat and fitting for him. If there was a crack, crevice, or detail that could be painted to bring out more life in this statue, they did just that. On the bottom of the base, we'll see a bunch of Mozambiques and some shotgun shells, some empty and full. Having those weapons on the base is a very nice touch, and if you didn't notice, the Apex Legends logo is also on there, but I really enjoyed the pose that they have for Pathfinder. It's really chill, calm-natured. It looks like he's trying to say, "Hi friends, I'm coming to hurt you." Included with the statue is also a classic skinned version of the longbow DMR. As I said before with Pathfinder, this is high quality PVC, and what that means is if you've ever had a piece of plastic or a figure where it's bendable, this is not. It's really extremely sturdy and absolutely well painted. On the stock of the longbow is also this notch. That is something that's going to be inserted into Pathfinder's arm to further secure it, so it goes in with that handle and then clicks right into place. And nice, safe, and secure. I'm so impressed with the paint job and overall cleanness of this statue for the price range.
Exciting!
What's also exciting is they came out with switchable parts for that screen on Pathfinder's chest. On the back, you'll see these little pieces of plastic that stick out just a little bit. I believe those actually help it to stay into place when you insert it on there. To install, you just put it over top of the classic KO screen and then just rests there with gravity and friction. My personal favorite would be the love one, because that is exactly how I'm feeling about this statue right now. Super excited to have a Pathfinder in my collection, especially one that looks this good.
You don't know where my creator is, do you?
So sorry, Pathfinder, we do not know who your creator is yet, but the creator of this statue is none other than Weta Workshop. This statue comes in at a price range of $100 and can be found at wetaandz.com, which I will link in the description. Weta Workshop's slogan is by the fans, for the fans, and you can just truly see the passion behind their products if you browse their website and look how it just brings the characters we love to life.
With the right moves, I take this win.
For the second statue, we're going to be looking at one of the most fan favorite and solid characters in the game, Wraith. Skipping the unboxing process because who wants to watch a man struggle to open up a statue? Wraith comes in with a very dynamic pose and it's super creative how they did this. Now, if we look at the back, it is made of clear resin, and then we also have some painted portions of lightning there. It is absolutely mind-blowing how they made her partially coming out of the portal. If we look at the top, we will see her heirloom kunai partially coming out of the rift and having some of that wave part attached to it. Also, take a moment to appreciate all the details and hand-painted that went into that arm guard. It's so crazy how intricate and detailed the painting and sculpting is on her figure. If we turn her around and look at her face from head on, it does look a bit odd if you look at the eyes, but that's because it was meant to be displayed at an angle just like this where it looks perfect. She's coming out of that portal swinging with an RE45, and this is my second favorite feature about this statue, how it looks like it's actually firing, and you can see the very bullet at the tip of it. Very nice use of clear or transparent orange resin. Taking a look at her right side, we can see yet again, no detail went unpainted. They did everything that they could to bring the likeness of Wraith into this statue. They also sculpted on the thrusters from when you are jumping from the dropship. Though Pathfinder's stance was a bit more static than hers, I really did enjoy how dynamic her pose is in the statue.
Looking for me?
If you are a Wraith main and you have some extra funds, I have no idea how you're going to say no to an awesome collectible like this.
Small up yourself. Edge's chest coming through.
Lifeline coming in as our third statue. I don't know about you, but I've really enjoyed her kit rework in this season. Just like Pathfinder, they went for more of a static or museum pose where it's more relaxing and calm. It's not as dynamic in Wraith, but it's so fitting for her character. Sculpted on the bottom of the base are what looks to be like the thrusters that you use when making the jump from the dropship. Over to our left, we'll see her DOC healing drone. Nice, clear, transparent turquoise resin coming out of the bottom, so it's not just magically floating there. And per the standard so far, all the details that are jam-packed onto the drone itself are just amazing. You can see those little metal dots on there that I guess are some kind of screws or welding tacks. One of the things that I love about having a character in a video game brought to life in the form of a collectible is the fact that you get to appreciate and see details that you honestly may have never even looked for in-game. I actually thought it was real neat that they had her hold a syringe instead of a weapon. Again, Weta Workshop with these amazing details. We can see the coil going up the side of her neck for her communications device, and if we look over on the side of her head, we'll also see some strands of hair that were painted on her headband. Overall, another great job at capturing a character in a collectible form, and also the pose that they chose reflects their personality so well. Now you can spend $100 on Apex packs and get all these digital goodies that will not last you for the rest of your life, or you could do the smart thing and decide to spend your money on these Weta Workshop collectibles, which I am so happy to showcase to everybody. Here is how everything scales together so perfectly in line, and I'm so satisfied with how they turned out. Special thank you to all the staff, creators, and artists over at Weta Workshop for allowing me this amazing opportunity to bring these statues to the world and showcase so you can enjoy, see, and purchase. Apex Legends will always be something near and dear to my heart for the time that I've spent in there with friends and family. As always, everybody, do what you love and love what you do. Bam out.